That's like guidance. Who like guidance? Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Loc Goddess. Welcome back to my corner where I inspire others to dream more, live more, and become more. Today's video, we're doing something a little different. First of all, as y'all can see, it's like a little bit backwards because I'm glammed up, but I have my hair covered. Shout out to my sister for giving me this video idea. I am basically gonna be taking down my lock bob. Like, I don't know if this is something that y'all would wanna see, but yeah, I just felt like it's time. My hair is looking raggedy anyway, so let me just go ahead and take it off. I'm sure some of y'all are probably looking at my hair like, it don't even look that bad. But to be honest, like, it really doesn't. Like, I probably could just put like some edge control on it to make it like look, I guess, decent again. But first of all, as y'all can see, I have like dandruff. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. I'm trying to hopefully make it there. Let's see, it's November. I got faith that if I'm consistent, I can make it to 2,000 by December 31st. Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm gonna need a scrunchie for my hair. For those of you who don't know, this style is called a lock bob, and at the end of my hair there are rubber bands, so I probably should have taken this style out sooner. If I can give you like any advice, like if you're watching this and you're interested in like, you know, getting locks, or if you just started your lock journey, one of my biggest pieces of advice would be don't keep your styles in forever, because rubber bands are not good for locks, to be honest. They thin your hair out if you keep them in for too long. Whoa, look how curly. When you're keeping a lot of like rubber bands and you're keeping them in like a tight style, it can cause like just tension to your hair in general, and your hair will start to like break off and things like that. So you want to make sure that you're like not keeping them in forever. If I had a choice, I would leave it in a lot longer than just a month and a half. But I'm just gonna take it out just because I want to let my hair breathe out of the style a little bit. I low-key wish I had help with taking these out. What I will say is these are gonna be so pretty when I get them all out. I just wanna show y'all what I'm doing because I realize that I'm not showing you guys. I'm not doing any special method, to be honest. I'm just trying to figure out where the rubber band is and just like pulling it until it pops. Okay, I got the rubber band off. So now I'm just like untucking the end that was tucked to form the lock knot. And then now I'm just unraveling. Also, as y'all can see, I got color in my hair. So I've had my hair for 15 years. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey. I've had my hair for 15, actually this month makes 15 years that I've had my hair. My first time getting color was probably about 4 years ago maybe, or 5 years now. I got like 12 locks color. I've always been kind of fearful of color because I just feel like I've seen some really dried out, crusty looking locks. And I didn't want my hair to look like that. But I think that was also just due to like misinformation, because I didn't know that as long as you keep your locks moisturized and you keep it, you know, oiled up, you won't have to worry about your hair looking like crusty. I seen like, I'm talking like brittle, dry, crusty looking, like it was giving very much Brillo pad. No shade, no tea, but let's call a spade a spade. I feel like that just kind of like scared me from getting color. I've always been very protective of my hair, so I've never wanted to do anything to like manipulate the natural like flow of my hair, I guess. And so then this time, 2020, for my birthday, the new loctician that I found out here in my area, I asked her about, you know, if she knows how to do color, and I saw her page and I saw that she was really good at it, and she was also very educated. So she gave me a lot of advice about like how to maintain, you know, locks when you get color put in it. Again, as y'all can see, it's just highlights. I say never, but I don't think that I would ever dye my full head, like actually dye it. I just think that I kind of prefer the highlighted look. The other thing is I was starting to get bored. Like, I was really starting to get bored with my hair to the point where I was contemplating cutting it. Not cutting it all the way off, but like the style that I have now, I was contemplating on cutting it into an actual bob. I thought about it and I was like, do I really want to cut my hair? Like, what if I get tired of the short look, you know? And so that's the beautiful thing about locks, because they're very versatile. I was like, okay, well, and of course I talked to a bunch of like friends and family, and everybody was like, no, don't cut it, don't cut it. Like, some people who used to have locks was like, you're gonna regret it. Don't do it. See, this is the end of it. It looks like a loop kind of. trying to just like give y'all a little chit chat while I'm undoing my hair, but I'm sure I'm probably gonna hop off camera and come back once I'm like halfway done. We says, hey, Tom. Same. Okay. I'm loving this look already. As y'all can see, I have made some pretty good progress on my hair. It's been, I'll say it's been about an hour. This is what it's looking like. It's so curly, as y'all can see. You can also see the color a lot better. I'm trying to stand on my tippy toes because I'm like zoomed in, so well, I look tall, but I just want y'all to see. Because now that I'm at the front of my hair, I wanted to talk about these edges. But for real, y'all, like, I have come into a place of my loc journey where my edges have started thinning. But like, not a lot. Like, can y'all see? I mean, some of y'all might be looking at this and be like, girl, you being dramatic. I feel like thinning and stuff has just kind of been one of my biggest fears, you know, with having locks, because I've seen people who, you know, have had locks that have thinned out over the years, or people who started like their hairline started like to recede. On the flip side, I've also seen really beautiful sets of locks that were like really long because people take care of them. And so I don't know if it's genetic, or I don't know if it has to do with how you care for your hair. I've seen some sets of locks where they all the way down to the ground and their hairline looks fine. And then I've also seen people whose locks are like right here and they already going bald in the middle. So pick your poison. Another thing I guess you could say like another regret, so to speak, when it comes to my hair, I would have paid more attention to how often I pulled my hair up, like into ponytails and, you know, stuff like that, because all those things make a difference. Honestly, locks is just like having loose natural hair. When you get braids, you know, you gotta be careful with the person that does your braids because you don't want her to pull your edges out. The manipulation of your edges is what essentially makes them thin out. If you're always like messing with them and you're not doing anything to replenish after you've thrown all this gel and edge control, and you're not doing anything to actually take care of your hair after the fact. I have to use the scissors for this because I can't. I got my hair when I was like 11 going on 12 years old. For a very long time, I didn't have a routine. It's not really until recently when I got my color, that's when I really started taking care of my hair. And then like just noticing that after 15 years of having my hair, I felt like I hit a standstill when it came to growth. I think it's also important that like these, you know, locticians or beauticians, whatever you want to call them, people who specialize in hair, make sure these people know what they're doing to your head, because you don't want to go, sorry y'all, see my hair is so dirty, oh my gosh. You don't want to go to a person that like doesn't know what they're doing, or who genuinely doesn't know about hair. Okay, cool, you may have been blessed with the talent to do hair, but like, if you actually specialize, like if you're in a shop, to me, I feel like it's only right for your clients that you are educated about hair. I personally prefer to go to people who specialize in locks. Like if you know how to do that stuff on the side, then cool. But I need like 85 to 90% of your work to be like about locks. This is my hair at the end of the day, and I need you to be educated. Like I need you to tell me, you know, I need you to be able to look at my hair texture and tell me what type of products are good for my hair. Tell me about color, teach me about this, like go to trainings and educate yourself. Ooh, I love the way this color looks against my face, honey. It's honey blinds, honey. Honey blind. This honey blinds, honey. It's giving very much hot girl. Y'all know I ain't nobody's hot girl. Also, y'all, I have like a little bald spot in the middle. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's kind of embarrassing, and like, that does make me worry a little bit, because hair loss tends to run in my family just a little bit. Not heavy, but you know, enough for me to like worry, like, okay, is this hair loss from genetics, or is this just me not taking care of my hair? I have like a very, very, very small like spot in the middle, and it looks like it's like thinning out on me. Even when I talked to my loctician, when she saw the middle of my hair, she was just like, she was just giving me advice, and she was just gave this really good analogy for locks. You know, look at your locks like a plant. So you have to water your plant, you know, once or twice a week. Me not having a routine for my hair, like ultimately, I think that aided in a little bit of like the thinning of like my edges, and also that little bald spot I was telling y'all about in the middle. I've just been taking my routine a lot more serious. So now I spray my hair every night. I don't pull my hair up as much into like the tight ponytails. If you see me with a tight bun or a tight ponytail, just know that it's been a minute since I've done a style like that. Like, I try not to do it as much as I used to. I've just been really nervous, to be honest, because I don't want anything to happen to my hair, y'all. Like, I'm not goddess, nothing can happen to my hair. I was taking vitamins at one point. I did stop, I'll be honest. After I went through like maybe 3 months of vitamins, I finally like just kind of gave it a break. But I was taking like biotin at one point. I was taking a multivitamin. I think I was taking like collagen. Also, I feel like it starts from the inside, right? I have not been eating the best. Like, honestly, I have not been eating as clean, but I do feel like it's important to drink a lot of water, because I feel like if you're moisturized on the inside, you're gonna look moisturized on the outside. Like, your skin is probably not gonna look as dry. Your scalp is probably not gonna be as dry. I definitely would like to get back onto my routine because I fell off. I was thinking about starting like a weight loss series or just something on my channel to like hold myself accountable. And so if I know that I got y'all watching me, it's gonna make me like more inclined to like stick to a routine, you know? If you have locks, or even if you have loose natural hair, and you have any tips, you know, maybe for like thinning hair or thinning edges. Yeah, if you have any tips, like definitely let your girl know. I love my hair, and I really want to take care of it. And I just feel like I'm at a place in my life, like I'm grown, you hear me? Like, I'm 27, so it's time to start investing, you know, more. I was telling my family the other day, like, I really want to just start normalizing self-care. I feel like that's something that it's just so undermined, for real. Like, just taking care of yourself, like taking off work once a month. Yes, once a month, taking off work to just do self-care. So if that looks like going to get a massage, if that looks like going to get your lashes done, your freaking hair done, your makeup done. Honestly, I feel like every agency should give employees 1 day a month, at minimum 1 day a month, for self-care. Our society, we go to school from the time that we're in kindergarten, so from the time that we're about 5 years old all the way until you become an adult, for real, because then you go to college and then you get your doctorate. Like, it just keeps going higher and higher, and it's like you do all of that, you know, just to work for a company that, you know, if something ever happened to you, God forbid, but if something ever happened, they would move on to the next person and they would replace you with somebody else. So I just think that it's so important that you just like take care of yourself. Like, we're trained to low-key put work before our mental health, and I just feel like that's so toxic. You go through all that schooling, you spend all that money, you waste all that money on student loans just to get out and be working for somebody else and making somebody else $1. Do y'all know how much money, what's the owner of Amazon's name? I can't remember his name. I think they said that he's made the most money that he's ever made in Amazon. All those people that are working for Amazon are making one person billions of dollars. Back to what I was basically saying about self-care, I just think it's so important that, like, while you're in the transition of working for yourself or doing for yourself, you can't give from an empty cup, you know? So if you out here like driving yourself into the dirt, how are you possibly gonna make yourself present to like the people that you're serving, like your community, your family, your spouse, like your children? How are you gonna be present for the people that like matter the most if you don't take that time off? Oh yeah, I'm talking a lot, you know, I'm thirsty.
You don't need no filters. You my rocket, you my perfect picture. Baby, you know I'm tryna kick it with ya. Ain't gotta wait till it gets dark. We get 106 and Park, you be my rock, I be your...
Okay, so as y'all can see, this is the luscious finish. First of all, I'm so in love with the color. Like, I can really see the color now that my hair is out of the lock knot. This just really goes to show that locks are so versatile, because y'all saw that in the bob, my hair was like all the way up here. Even when it's curled, like it's not showing my true length. Like my hair is pretty long. I'm gonna try to show y'all. Like, let's really get into the length. Okay, so my hair actually does come to my butt. So as you can see, the hair is pretty long. That's like got it. Who like got it? Yeah, as I can see, this is the finished look. So it took me about an hour to an hour and a half to take my hair out. Easier to do it. Ooh, y'all saw that? So anyway, I don't want to spray it too much because I don't want my curls to fall. As y'all can see, it already kind of looks like it's trying to come down a little bit. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff. And I will see y'all in my next video.